From here, we will look at the second section, Persuasive Evidence and Proof. In this section, we will learn how to use persuasive evidence in academic discussions. Today, we will learn 3 ways to provide academic evidence. 1. Quantitative evidence. 2. Theoretical, logical proof. And 3. Narrative evidence. So first, let's look at a bad example of persuading. Luang Prabang is a very good place for tourism. Near my house, there are a lot of visiting foreigners. Especially Lao food is very tasty for me. Also, it is cheap. Anyone can come and enjoy Luang Prabang. Why is this not persuasive? First, what do you mean by good? Second, talking about near your house is not enough to describe the whole city. And how much is a lot? Also, subjective impressions like, for me, is not suitable for academic discussion. So from here, we will look at good examples of persuasion. The first technique is quantitative evidence. Here is a good example. Tourism in Luang Prabang has a significant economic impact on local people. According to the statistic report, tourism sectors in Luang Prabang shares 66% of the whole district's financial profit and is able to create more than 20,000 jobs for local people. For these facts, more intensive focus on this sector is required after the COVID-19 pandemic for local economic recovery. How is this paragraph more persuasive than the one we read before? Yes, this one includes objective data and facts to back up the claim. The second technique is using theoretical and logical proof. Here's a good example. The agriculture sector plays a more important role in eliminating poverty in Luang Prabang. Tourism has main economic profits on only a limited area of the city, which is owned by historically privileged Lao. On the other hand, ethnic minorities living in the mountain area heavily depend on agriculture and sell organic vegetables and handicrafts. This requires more technical and financial support compared to the tourism sector. Considering administrative support, Lao PDR has no special ministry to support ethnic minorities, while other Southeast Asian countries like Taiwan and the Philippines do have. So the report fails to consider the quality of the economic impact on local people. How is this paragraph persuasive? Yes, it gives a critical insight and a brand new perspective with logical explanation. The third technique is to use narrative evidence. Let's look at an example. I hope for more safety regulations in the tourism industry. I have been working with my friends as a tuk-tuk driver for 35 years, and from 6 years ago, I serve as the chief of the drivers' union. As long as my experience, tourism development causes malwelfare to young ethnic minorities. We know it because we always have a risk to bridge tourists to illegal business dealers, such as drug selling or human trafficking. We can tell that the situation nowadays is very different from past years. More and more young teenagers from mountain areas tend to be involved in these dangerous jobs. So please find a way to strengthen the safety net before economic revitalization. How is this paragraph persuasive? Yes, the storytelling of one's experience can be very compelling and effective to persuade the reader. Okay, so now let's summarize what we learned today. We looked at 3 methods to support your academic claim. The first one was quantitative evidence. With this, you can prove things are true or false objectively from observable facts and statistics. The second was theoretical or logical proof. You can increase the diversity of perspectives from different value systems in relationships. The third was narrative evidence. You can propose new meaningful insights by focusing on particular people, communities, or localities.